out. We're commanded to come out to the highways and byways to tell our people who they are and to condemn this wicked system in this land we call America, which is referred to in the scriptures as Babylon the Great. Our people, the Israelites, consist of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. And before I get started, I want to say and give all praises, glories, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukakwadash. Yahweh is the name of the one you ignorantly call God. Yahweh meaning he is, he to be, he exists, self-existing one. Okay, the Ancient of Days, no beginning, no ending. Okay, the name of his son, okay, Yahweh Shai, is the one you call, ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Okay, Yahweh Shai meaning he, the deliverer, because he's coming back to deliver his people. And that's possessive pronoun, his people. Okay, and the Holy Spirit, Rukakwadash. Okay, Lord only gave his laws to one people, okay? And we can find that in Deuteronomy 6 and 7. Lord willing, this will be edifying. Shalom to the brothers on the highways and byways pushing this doctrine. Blessings and salutations to the brothers out on the highways and byways. All glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. So I say shalom. Lord willing, this be edifying. All right. Deuteronomy goes into scriptures, into the this is Deuteronomy 6 and 4. It says, "Hear, O Israel." Okay, so it mentions who it's talking to from the jump. Hear, O Israel. All right, and let's just establish, you know, that the Lord doesn't change. Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. He does not change. So when he says, okay, hear, O Israel, is talking to just Israel. All these other nations that are latched on like leeches to this doctrine, following it falsely, okay, painting their selves, okay, and clinging their claim to this book, to the scripts, okay, to the laws. They don't even follow the laws, first of all. And if they do, they follow it wrong, okay? You can't follow the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and give praises to a false name, a false doctrine, a false God, okay? So the Lord mentions Israel right here. It says, Deuteronomy 6 and 4, it says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our power." Okay, that word God means power. The Lord our power is one Lord. Okay, he's only talking to Israel. Hear, O Israel. Okay, it says, "And thou shalt love thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thine heart, and with all thine soul, and with all thy might." Okay, your heart, which is your la'ab. Okay, you gotta be pure in thought and in spirit. Okay, it says, love Lord thy power with all thine heart. Not your fleshly heart that's beating. This ain't, we're not speaking of the flesh, of course, because this doesn't love anything. Okay, your heart is an organ that pumps blood. Okay, it says, love thy power, the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Okay, with everything that you do, you gotta love the Lord your power. Okay, and with all thy might. Okay, that means when shit get hard, you gotta love him and stick to his commandments no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Do your best with all your might. Okay? But getting back to go back to this point I was making in the beginning. We're going to jump to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Okay? Why? Because the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua didn't pick us because we were good or we were, we stood morally above all people that was on this earth. No, he chose us because of his sake, because he deemed us holy. Okay? And he put his name on us, okay, for his sake. Not because we did anything righteous or anything. Our righteousness are as filthy rags to him. Okay? Deuteronomy 7 and 6, he says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. Unto him we are holy. Okay? In his eyes we are holy. Okay? He made us as such. He made us as such. We didn't do anything to receive this at all. So, we have to acknowledge that. It says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Okay? He chose you to be a special person, a people unto himself. Not the other way around. You don't choose the Lord your power. Okay? You don't choose Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. He chooses you. Okay? You had these Christians saying, I chose Jesus, okay, at a young age. Nah, I chose the devil at a young age, okay? And if you did choose, the Lord, who you think is the Lord at a young age, you chose in ignorance. And that just goes to show that you're zealful, but yet you're ignorant, okay? And it says, I'll start over. Deuteronomy 7 and 6, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay? So he chose you above all people that are on the face of this earth, not because of something you did, but because he deemed that you were his vessels. Okay? It says in verse 7, it says, the Lord did not set his love upon you, nor chose you, because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. Okay? We wasn't shit. We still ain't shit. We bottom of the barrel right now, okay, in everything, okay? We the bottom of the barrel in society. We the bottom of the barrel in politics, education, everything. We bottom of the barrel morally, okay? Anytime you have our women making songs about, murdering their men, the nation of their men's children, proudly, baby daddy free, songs like that, shaking their booty over, proud, killing, killing our children, and they proud of it, man. It's crazy. That's how low we've become in society, man. It's crazy. Okay, continue on. It says, but because the Lord loved you, okay, he loved you first, Israel, Yasharallah, Prince of the Power, he loved you first, okay, because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he swore. So let me start over. Deuteronomy 7:8 says, but because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn to your fathers, had the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the king of Pharaoh, from Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Okay? Brought you out of the land of Egypt and freed you from being bondmen and bondwomen. Okay? He bought you, he redeemed you. Okay? The scriptures say, no man shall redeem you when you go into this captivity we are in right now in Babylon. Okay? All of us, northern and southern kingdom. Okay? And the Lord says, I'm going to jump down to verse 10. It says, and repayeth them that hate him to their face, to destroy him. He will not be slack to him that hateth him. He will repay him to his face. Okay? And some of us hate the Lord, man, because we side with the enemy. We side with the enemy, man. We side with the enemy on a lot of things. When the men of the Lord on the highways and byways bring to your attention, whether you hear or forbear, that you're an Israelite, that should be good news to you. Because we just established that the Lord is coming back for only his people. And when we tell y'all that, y'all take it like we ain't tell y'all some good news. Y'all don't receive it. Okay? If you can't receive it, then, that's a sign that the Lord rejected you. No. That's a sign that the Lord rejected you if you can't listen. And you cannot take this in and accept it, man. Let's go to Habakkuk, man, because again, when the Lord, because the Lord has control over everything, man. If you walk by here and you see a man on the highways and byways pushing this truth, that's the Lord giving you an opportunity. He's giving you an opportunity to hear this truth. You won't be able to say in the last days that you never heard this truth, man. There's no excuses after that. You're marked for life or death. Whether you hear or forbear, you're marked. Let's go to Habakkuk. start from the top. This is Habakkuk 1:1. The burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see. You know what's the burden Habakkuk saw? He saw a vision. The Lord gave him a vision of things to come. As we're standing here, and we're about to hit Jacob's trouble. The truth be told that a lot of us have not seen the vision, but through these scriptures, it tells you what the prophets have saw. That the Lord gave them in the visions. Okay, it says, verse 2, O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear? Even cry out unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. Okay? There's things that the prophets saw. When they saw it, it made them sick. They threw up. They were physically sick, mentally anguished from what they saw. They've never seen anything like this. You got to remember, the prophets are of old. So a lot of things that they were seeing, planes flying and tanks and fire and bombs and missiles and things of that nature, they've never seen. They don't know what to call it. They're doing their best to describe it. The Lord put the words in their mouths, to describe it, and it's encoded. And only the elect, when they hear it, they can decipher what it is. When the men on the highways and byways and making these lessons round the clock, when they give these lessons, the elect are the ones that can interpret it and take heed to it. Okay? It says, really, what's going on, man? You Israelite, bro? You Israelite, bro?
I know.
All right.
Thank you.
What was I saying? But the reason why, all this is happening, man, because the laws are our guidelines. We have sacrificial laws, we have civil laws, we got dietary laws. Every aspect of our lives, the Lord gave us laws to conduct ourselves so we don't go off. That's how we show love to each other and build a strong nation, because our power gives us the laws, and we obey and carry out the laws. We enforce the laws. We're going to do that in the kingdom. We're going to be enforcing these laws, man. All the heathens round about us that don't want to adhere by these laws, they're going to get put down, man. We are the Lord's hand on this earth. And right now, Esau is his hand, and Esau is the hammer of the whole earth. What Esau says goes, really, but Esau works for the Lord. Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Okay? And when the kingdom is ushered in really soon here, okay, the kingdom's gonna be ushered in, and we gonna make the whole earth adhere to these laws, statutes, commandments, man. The whole earth gonna have to abide by these, or else, okay? He's gonna turn us into hunters. He's gonna hunt and make straight the paths, man. Okay? But right now, the laws are not followed, man. Nobody's following these laws, statutes, commandments the way they're supposed to. Here it is, you got Esau putting GMOs in the food, this man's making forever meat, digitally printed meat, this man's destroying the earth, okay, dumping waste in the oceans, fish don't even want to be in the ocean. They jumping out the ocean. Okay? Birds falling out the air, man. You know? They can't even tell what season it is because, you know, it's hot one day and it's cold the next. He messing with the weather. You know, through that harp joint. You know? This Habakkuk 1:4, it says, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. Right? Wrong judgment proceedeth on a daily, man. You know? Here it is, you can have a man that's unarmed, a Jake that's unarmed, minding his business, young Jake, a boy at that, okay, minding his business, going to the store, walking about, doing his business, and a grown man, okay, one of these heathens, come after him, okay, and kill him. And it's obvious, you know, he was looking for trouble based on the conversation and what happened. But it's hard to convict him. Okay? It's hard to convict him. You can stand on a man's neck on camera, and it's hard to convict the people that did that, because they have a badge to kill. They're given the authority and power by the wicked system to kill people. And they can't get a conviction hardly. But Jake can steal something for $37. Okay, here it is, you have what's that football player, man? I forget his name, but he stole something for $37, right? And he got what's his name? Jameis Winston. Yeah. He had stole something in college for $37 and some change. He got caught, you know, whatever. Here it is, you got Brett Favre done stole $5 million. Brett Favre is already a millionaire. Commercials, all kinds of shit going on in his favor. All right? Let favor be shown to the wicked. You know?